Hi everyone, my name is Mariana Cabrera Garcia. Today I'm going to talk about two chapters mentioned in Bolaños Cuellar's book Introduction to the Translation Studies 2016. Let's start with Chapter 7 by Peter Newmark, pioneer of translation teaching in England. Peter Newmark was one of the key figures in English translation studies, while early scholars such as John Catford focused on linguistic theory, and Newmark was interested in making translation more practical and adaptable. In 1967, together with Anthony Crane, he helped create the first graduate program in technical and specialized translation, which provide formal training for translators. And he also wrote several influential books, such as Approach to Translation, A Textbook of Translation, and About Translation, which remain essential reading for translation students. One of his most significant contributions was the distinction between communicative and semantic translation. First, communicative translation ensures that the text is clear and natural for the target audiences, and semantic translation comes as close as possible to the original meaning, even if the structure is not natural in the target language. Newmark also adopted Carla Burle and Katerina Ray's classification of the test types, where the test can be expressive tests that focus on the author's emotions, in addition, informative tests that give priority to content, and vocative tests that are intended to influence or capture the attention of the receiver. And Newmark believed that translators should improve public writing tests is when necessary. However, this idea was highly controversial as some translation theories argue that translators should not modify an author's original style. We now turn to chapter 10 of Jane Stanton Holmes' The Math of Translation Studies. This important translator, James Stone Holmes, played a key role in the definition of translation studies as an academic discipline. In 1972, Holmes introduced his proposed model, known as the Map of Translation Studies, that sought to structure translation and define its main areas of the study. He divided translation studies into three major branches: descriptive, theoretical, and applied. First, descriptive translation studies focus on the study of real world translations. Another branch, theoretical translation studies, sets to establish principles to explain and predict translation trends. And applied translation studies focus on practical applications such as translator training and translation quality assessment. Um, his work transforming translation studies into a professional and structured discipline thanks to Holmes. Universities now offer formal translation programs, and research use methods to study how translation works. Holmes also emphasized that translation is not just a linguistic issue, but a cultural process that affects communication around the world. In conclusion, Newmark provides practical tools for translators, while Holmes structured translation studies as a discipline. Their work continues to shape research and training, making translation a key linguistic and cultural bridge. Thanks for your attention. Goodbye.